Hey y'all, it's Nay. Welcome back to my channel. I got my glasses on today because I'm in the middle of working, but I said let me get this out really fast, okay? Just a quick reminder, to just stop and smell the roses. Sometimes we be beasting to get to the next thing and the next thing and accomplish the next goal and cross the next task out that we forget that we're living in an answered prayer right now at the moment. We cannot get too caught up or blind to the fact that we're actually living in an answered prayer right now. Okay, you're living in a dream that came true right now. So you have to stop and smell the roses. Okay, if you're around the wrong people, I said this in my last video, you can accomplish something and it feels small. It doesn't even feel like it's something that you've been wanting to do because you're around the wrong people, and they might downplay it and now you're not as excited. Get away from those people, okay? And take a second to really thank God and really appreciate and open up your eyes to how far you have actually come, okay? Like, some of us have really been putting in the work and been doing things that has been leading us to the final step. You get what I'm saying? Like, you might not be at the end goal, but you have done a lot of things that is bringing you closer and closer and closer to that end goal every day. And you need to just stop and smell the roses and just thank God so much for him answering these prayers, and forgive yourself for not recognizing that you're in an answered prayer. You might just be around the wrong environments with people and stuff like that, so you don't even notice that you're actually doing your big one, okay? Your biggest one. This could be the biggest thing you ever did, the biggest deals that you've ever done, or anything like that. We really have to just stop and smell the roses, because if you're not the same place that you was in last year, if you're not in the same place that you was in 5 years from now, and you have actually made changes that is good, changes that is pushing you towards the end goal, then you need to just take a second to just take it in. We're so busy trying to get to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. We have to learn how to just take a pause and appreciate how much we have done. Okay, we need to take a second to appreciate how much God has done. We need to take a second and appreciate the fruits of our labor that is in front of our face, but we so busy still putting in labor trying to achieve the next thing and the next thing and more fruits and more fruits. You're overlooking the fruits that have already grown, the fruits that is already in your face, the fruits that was once seeds. We have to take a moment to smell the roses, because that rose was once just a seed that was planted. You get me? That fruit was once just a seed that was planted. And it became so much bigger. It became something tangible, something that you can actually do with it. So this is just a reminder to take it easy on yourself and take days to just appreciate your growth, your process, your progress. Appreciate that you're not the same place that you was a year ago. If you are still in the same place that you was a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, baby, we need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to put a little bit more in your you know what I'm saying? Put a little more in your step, and go to the drawing board and try to figure out more smaller goals, because maybe you have too much big goals, so they're intangible. You can't actually accomplish them because they're too damn big. If you make goals that are smaller, it'll be easier for you to execute. You get me? The turtle won the race. The tortoise run the race because it's slower. It's going to take its time to execute. So you have to do the small things that is leading up to the big thing. Okay? That's if you are still in the same place, you're not seeing any progress. Maybe you need to dumb down your goals because you might be thinking too big, and you actually do need to think small in this situation, just so that you can actually attain and execute these goals, right? But for the people that have been doing these small goals and you're so busy still trying to chase and run to the big goals, that you're not actually appreciating or taking time to notice how far you've come and how much you actually done. This is the message. This is the video for you to just stop and smell the roses. You don't need to stop for forever. You don't need to stop for a year unless you got it like that. Maybe you got some money saved. You could stop for a year, go travel, just be at peace for a year. But however long it needs to be, maybe you need a day where you just stop and you smell the roses. Maybe you need a whole week to just stop and smell the roses. Maybe you could take a month off and just stop and smell the roses. But whatever works for you, I just need you to stop and smell the roses and look at everything that you and God have done together. Okay, because you've been listening to him, you've been walking in your obedience, so things are falling right into perfect alignment for you to grab. Because once you're aligned, you're in perfect alignment, it's easier for you to grab the opportunities that is needed. Opportunities always come to us day to day. It's up to us to know which opportunities to grab, which opportunities to go for. Okay? So, whoever this is for, it's time for you and me to just take a moment and smell the roses, because what we are living in now was once something that we was asking God for. So, if no one is proud of you, I want to say I am proud of you. I'm very proud of you for keep going, for not quitting, for not giving up. You know, I'm proud of you for staying at it when this small goals seem like you're not really doing nothing, you're not going anywhere, but you really are. You really are. You're just taking smaller steps that are more efficient and effective, because you know you could take big steps, but then you might be missing some important things between the steps. So it's okay to stop on every step. You know, even if you from New York City, you ain't really trying to be skipping or not looking at the steps in the subway when you walking anywhere. I think my eyes be on point. I want to make sure I'm taking clean steps. So it's nothing wrong with taking small steps, because when you take them big steps, you might actually miss certain cracks and pieces and dookie and stuff like that that might actually be on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You know? You jumping up high, you can't really see what's up there. You going straight to the shit. You putting your feet right up in those shit. You know what I'm saying? So you want to take your time on every step so you can execute every step, so that you're aware of what's on the next step. You know, you reach too high, you just want to go for the highest. We don't know what it is that's there. So the steps are here to prepare us, so that when we at the end goal, we're prepared and we're ready to take that next step. A lot of people are beasting to get somewhere, to run and skip steps, and you don't even know what's on the other side. You don't know what's on the other side. So again, stop and smell the roses. Be grateful, be thankful, and give all praise to God for his guidance in leading you to take the proper steps towards these goals, towards your wish fulfillment and things that you've been dreaming, talking to God, praying, fasting for. Okay, because you're doing it. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing it. You are literally doing it. Okay, so stop and smell the roses. Okay? Okay.